Introduce yourself. It's recorded. It's frozen. Introduce yourself.
Howdy, I'm Thomas. Chris.
Wait. I'm Karina Bernal Martinez.
Hi, I'm Abby Palacia.
And I'm Andrea. There goes my face. Via Skype. I don't know how that works. Okay.
Alright. Always give blood, or always give 100% unless you're giving blood. Alright. My speech is about what 3 things have made me become the person that I am today. Some of the sources that I have used through this are where I got my initial quote was from snortees.com. You'll also see biblical quotes from bible.cc.matthew7:12. You'll also see other quotes from quoteland.com. And also I received some information from an interview with my dad as well as an interview with my brother. Alrighty, the 3 things that I believe have helped me to become the person that I am today are the idea that I do to others as I wish would be done to me, family always comes first, and that I always give 100% no matter what I'm doing. In the Bible, Matthew 7:12 says, "So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you." This is one of the main things that I have lived my life by. In that quote, I take from that I will always have to treat others how I would like to be treated. So in doing so, I try to always remain truthful with people, as well as always treat people with respect, and always try to help people any chance that I can get. Hopefully with the idea being that if I ever need help or if I ever need anything like that, they will also return the respect to me or help me should I need help. Alright, another instance where this has come true actually in my life is at work. I work with a man named David who I always seem to help at work. He always needs help just because his service is always genuinely busy. So I always try to take time and go over to help him. If I ever have a free chance, I try to help him because they normally have multiple horses coming into their services. So in doing so, there was a day at work where I actually went low at work because I'm a type 1 diabetic, and I needed something to eat because I was going low. Unfortunately, I didn't have anything, and I didn't feel well enough to go get something from the cafeteria. So in return, David actually gave me his lunch in order so that I could not go low and not essentially pass out. Now, I took this because I always try to help David. I always try to do things for him that he simply returned that favor to me. Alright. Do you spend time with your family? Because a man that doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. This quote by Don Corleone explains why I am dedicated to my family. In my opinion, family always comes first. No matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at, your family will always be there for you. You should always be there for your family. One instance of this was I was coming home to my dad's house in Baytown, and I was coming across Houston, and the motor on my car actually seized up. And what my dad did for me is he brought a trailer. He came all the way across Houston, picked me up, never asked for gas money, never asked for anything like that. Whenever I asked him, do I need to help you with anything? I understand this is kind of out of your way. All he said is, you're my son. We do this for each other. You don't owe me anything. Also, my brother is a military veteran. He served in the Army. Whenever he went over to Iraq, he got to see, online and on the news, how people were claiming, oh, we didn't need to be there, and you had various groups that didn't even didn't like troops, didn't support the military. I kind of asked him, how do you deal with that? How do you put up with all these people that you're fighting to keep free? How do you keep what they're saying about you from getting to you and you not doing the job that you're doing? He said, honestly, whenever I look back on it, he said, the reason why none of that ever gets me, he says, I'm fighting for everybody, but I'm also fighting for y'all. I'm also fighting for my family. And he said, that's enough for him to fight for. He said, above all else, the family is enough for him to risk his life. Alright. Just like my brother did in Iraq, Willie Mays did in baseball. In order to excel, you must be completely dedicated to your chosen sport. You must be prepared to work hard and be willing to accept destructive criticism. Without 100% dedication, you won't be able to do this. This has led me to live my life by the same philosophy. I always try to give 100% because the day that you don't give 100% will be the day that something will go wrong or that you won't get enough done in your day and you'll be regretting it the next day. This has happened to me at work. I've gone in, been tired, not really wanted to do that much, so say I only get half of my work done. Well, then the next day, rather than having my normal load, now I had 1.5 times my load. So in doing that, I have learned that also to always give 100%. Don't ever leave anything undone. Always make sure to finish the work that you need to do and to always give 100%. Also in high school, that was one of our coaches actually used to say, always give 110%. Always sell out on every play. Always give it your best. This is true also in my life. If you don't give 100%, then you're certainly not going to impress people. You're certainly not going to get any further in your life if someone thinks that, he's not giving it all. He's not doing everything that everything that he could be doing. So from this standpoint, that's kind of why I like to live my life, by always giving 100%. Alright. You have to give 100% in the first half of the game. If that isn't enough, in the second half, you have to give what is left. That was a quote by Yogi Berra. And again, that was essentially, you can't just go 100% through part of your day or through part of your life and then just slack off the rest. You have to give it your all no matter what you're doing. Again, my life has been defined by these 3 points. Always do to others as you wish would be done to you. Family comes first. And always give 100%. I'm going to close out with a quote from Arnold Schwarzenegger that says, "The mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it as long as you really believe 100%. That was by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that's kind of going back to one of the things that have obviously made me the person that I am today, always giving 100%. Thank you.
Yay!
And can you state your name again, Auntie Donna? Thank you.